Hello friends and welcome to my channel. And if you like my videos, then share them with your friends, and if you haven't still subscribed, then please click on the subscribe button and hit that bell icon. In this video we are going to do tutorial on priority queue in Java. So priority queue is a class, is an unbounded priority queue based on priority queue. So the elements in this priority queue are rely on their the natural ordering in which the user has entered them. The priority queue does not permit null elements. So now let's jump to our code and we will name this like names.java. Let's me open it in the text editor. It also has the same function like other. It has some more functions like peek. It is used to retrieve the head element of the queue, and like the poll, retrieve and remove the head of the queue. Now let's first import the priority queue. Now we'll define our public class. Now our main method. Now here we need to define the priority queue object. Priority queue should be name new. Oh, just forgot one thing. Before just defining the name, just need to type the data type, the type of data which you want to store in your queue. Again the priority queue and the data type, that is string, and closing the constructor. So now we will add some data in this priority queue with the add function, like David, John, after that like Tom. Let's make it small. So I added 4 elements in it. Basically they are names, and we will first find out its size with the help of size function. So size should be equal to concatenating the size. Now let's open our terminal, javac, the names.java. So no error warning. So the size of our priority queue is 4, and that's absolutely correct because we have inserted only 4 names, that is David, John, Tom and Kate. Now we will see how to print the data, that is getting data out of the priority queue. For this we will use a for loop, the data type string, and for name and the name, system.out.println. Now we will see the names in the respective order, like David, John, Tom and Kate. So you can see the size and the name, David, John, Tom and Kate. So we have 4 names printed, which we have added in our list. Now we will see how to remove the head with the help of the poll function, and we will print the result again. Let us first do some changes to code. Write some add a line so that we can see the code in the new line. Not line, name dot poll. Now we'll write this code again to see the difference of this poll. Javak and the Java. So you can see here the head is David and here the head became Jones. So this shows us that the David is removed. So that's the functionality of the poll function. It just removes the head. Now if you just want to remove any object like any name, you just simply use the function remove and type the name in it. Like I just want to remove John, and then we can see the difference here. No error. Now I can see the difference. The names in this above are David, John, Tom and Kate, and we have removed the John. So you can see we haven't seen the John printed on this console. So that's the functionality of the remove. It just removes the. Now if you just want to clear the whole list, just want this whole list to be cleared, you can use the clear function. Now I will tell you the functionality of peek. Now let me just show you also the programming, the use of peek. System.out.println. It will just print the head of the list. Peek. You can see that head is David. Just let me uncomment this out so that we can have a line between the two codes. Now I can see David clearly as the head, and it's correct. Now if we just remove the head, like the head is David and we remove David, now the head becomes the John because we have removed the head David. So we can see John becomes the head now. So that's the functionality of peek. Now just imagine you are just removing this name David and the name by mistake doesn't exist, or there is some spelling mistake. So this you will encounter an error. Now how will you cope with this error? Now this priority queue contains a function called contains. The work of this function is that it checks that whether that element is present in the list or not. If it is present, then it will return true, else it will return false. So now let's see the functionality of this contains function. If name dot contains, it is contains, not contain, David. David is present. Present present. Else system.out println David is absent. So now let's run the code. Now I can see David is present. Now if I just remove this from here, you will see the result. Now I can see David is absent because we have removed David. Now if you just cut this line from here and put it here, now this should be right, because first we are checking if the David exists in this list, not list, the queue. I'm sorry, it's a queue, and if it exists then only it will remove. David is removed. Now you can see David is removed. So the list contain the name David. Then only it will remove it. Like if we remove it early again here, now we will see a different result because we have already removed it. You can see the David is absent, so it cannot remove the name David. Okay, so that's a simple introduction, or you can say tutorial on the priority queue. I hope you like this video and enjoyed it. If you like it, then hit the like button and share it with your friends. And if you haven't subscribed till now, then please subscribe it and hit the bell icon also. And have a nice day.